I'm Chris Thomas. Here's a look at what's happening today. Evacuation orders were issued for a grass fire burning in Rockland. Cal Fire told us today the fire grew to 300 acres in a matter of minutes. The Placer County Sheriff's Office evacuated areas east of Foothills Boulevard, west of Cincinnati Avenue, south of Athens Boulevard, and north of Blue Oaks. They're calling this the Foothills Fire, and it's burning east of Foothills Boulevard right near the freeway. Cal Fire says forward progress has stopped, but crews will stay on scene until it is fully contained. McDonald's agreed to a $26 million settlement with the company's California workers. The original lawsuit was filed almost 7 years ago and eventually became a class action lawsuit. It was filed because workers claimed they did not pay minimum and overtime wages and give them breaks or a meal. McDonald's Corporation said in a statement they decided to resolve the lawsuit even though it believes their practices follow California labor laws. Now the settlement, which affects 38,000 people, needs to be approved by a judge. Well, this week is one of the busiest times to travel. According to AAA, more than 7 million Californians will travel this Thanksgiving weekend. That is up from last year. Most people are going to be driving. AAA estimates more than 6 million will be on the roads. 810,000 are expected to fly, and 200,000 will take other modes of travel, such as trains. And if you're driving, they are saying the worst time to be on the road is in the late afternoon. That is when traffic is going to be really bad. So let's get a check of weather conditions with meteorologist Monica Woods.
And we're looking at very gusty conditions to start us off for the work week, all ahead of a weather system that will bring us the rain and snow returning. Wind advisory in place until 6 p.m. with wind gusts up to 45 miles per hour. Here's our peak gusts so far, upwards of 35 miles per hour, hitting 40 for Modesto, 20s for Auburn and Placerville, and even near 30 for Truckee and South Lake Tahoe, Fairfield and Sacramento with 35 mile per hour peak wind gusts. Now looking at the satellite image, doesn't look like there's much going on, right? It looks like a big ridge of high pressure pushing that storm track to the north of us. But we are starting to see some showers through Washington and Oregon, and it's that system that will start to press our way, and rather quickly, actually. Tomorrow morning, it's just off the coast, but by the afternoon, look at how quickly this moves in. So you may be heading to work and things are dry, and all of a sudden at noontime, you look out the window and go, oh my goodness, what is happening here? By 3 p.m., wet roads throughout the downtown area, as well as through just north of Stockton. And then we're looking at snow developing for 80, 50 north of I-80 as well, and along the coast, even through the Bay Area. This will continue to be the case all through the afternoon. Some of the heaviest rain that we're going to be seeing will be right about 6 o'clock heading eastbound and westbound on I-80, and then up towards the Sierra, you're going to be seeing areas of snow. Now, some of that starts to break up by the evening hours, and that puts us in a pretty good position to potentially see some thunderstorms on Wednesday and for Thanksgiving Day. Now, up the hill, it's going to be quite a different story. We've got snow and heavy snow possible. We're talking snow levels down to about 1,500 feet. This winter storm warning goes into effect tomorrow morning at 10 a.m., lasts through 4 p.m. on Wednesday. So as we lay it all out in the 10-day planner, this is looking much, much different than it was even 2 weeks ago. The rain develops for tomorrow afternoon. Highs will drop to near 50 for Wednesday and Thursday with that chance of thunderstorms. We'll be tracking that. Dry on Friday, but here we go again. Another weather system rolling on through. Highs will stay in the 50s for the upcoming weekend. Now you're all caught up on what's happening today.